I hope you don't mind me doing this presentation sitting. Yeah, so about me, I've been a Ruby programmer for the past 7 years, and currently I'm working at Tuplux, one of the companies that has been sponsoring this event, so thank you for that. I mean, the sausage is great, so there's that. Yeah, so today I wanted to talk about magic. It's not going to be a hard talk, it's not going to be a rant talk or anything like that. You see, when I was little, maybe 6 or 7, my mom gave me this street magic kit. And obviously this isn't the same one because, well, you can even see the price tag on it. I remember it was thrown away at some point, and I remember being really upset about it. Probably right now it's not worth the amount of money that I got it, but well, there we go. So when I was little, I was really mesmerized by magic. It was really something that I really enjoyed doing. It was something that always got the audiences amazed and entertained. Well, audiences being my mom, so there's that as well. But I do remember one of the very most enjoyable tricks I used to do was the one with little cups like these that you could put one of the balls inside and you kind of move them around and say, yeah, you should guess in which cup is the ball under. Obviously, my mom never won, and I got some pocket money out of that, so that was something. And I thought, maybe, no, I'm not going to do any of that to you now. Maybe I could replicate some of that in Ruby instead. So, yeah, welcome to Ruby Magic. This talk will include a live coding session. Said no one ever in their right mind. Seriously, there's the door. But if you read the agenda, you know I'm going to do that in just plain weather. Yes. In just plain IRB. So, and that's why I was doing this in while sitting. And just so you don't know exactly what I'm doing, I'm going to turn the echo off. So now you shouldn't see anything. Brilliant. So now, as I said, one of the favorite things I used to do was to get money off of my mom using those cups. So let's model cups as an array of strings with an empty cup, a bowl, and another empty cup. Next thing I'm going to do is, and this is why I turned the echo off, I'm going to shuffle them. Now, somebody has to guess under what cup it is. So here's 100 zloty. That's about 20 euro. Does anybody want to guess? Obviously, the answer could be either 0, 1, or 2. Do I have any volunteers? Hands up. I mean, I'm not going to take your money, so you've got nothing to lose. Yeah? 0. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, I'm sorry. Do we have anybody else? I mean, 1 or 2? I mean, you have 2 possible choices. Yeah? 3. I mean, sure? I mean, that's a lost cause, but okay. 1 or 2? 2. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Obviously, the answer is that it was under 1. Now, obviously, that could have been just a change. Whoa, whoa, easy. Obviously, that could have been just a chance, so let's just try it again. Do I have any volunteers? Yeah? 1. Okay. I'm so sorry. Anybody else? I mean, come on, 100 zloty. That's at least 3 burgers around here. Yeah? 0. I'm so sorry. Obviously, it's under 2. Now, I could go here, I could spend my whole presentation doing this, but you're not going to win, as my mom never did. So, the other thing that magicians like to do is put things in boxes. So, we've got a box right here. And we can model this box as a single glass. And we're going to give it contents, attribute, accessor, and we're going to create such a box. We're going to give it contents of, well, a glass of water. And just to be sure that it's there, it's a glass of water, right? Or is it? Nah. Cheers. Oh, sorry, this just fell off. So another thing, another classic trick from magicians is to cut a woman in half. Now, I always felt that cutting a woman is kind of sexist. It always has to be a woman. So instead of I'm going to cut a man, and specifically a one Donald Trump, which I assume has many proponents around here, right? Let's represent Donald String as a man, a manly string, with big hands, definitely. And let's split him. The thing is, in Ruby, it's so easy to split those things. You can just do man split and whatever delimiter, and it just works, right? Here we have 2 pieces of Donald and Trump, and it should also be pretty easy to put them back together. I mean, it is just Ruby, right? So let's just do that and try to join it. And oh shit! What the fuck? That never happened. I don't know what to say. I don't think he's fine. Now, I'm going to stop now. The reason I'm going to stop now is I was trying to put some more tricks over the weekend, and I've been thinking about doing this stuff for a while now, and I was becoming a little depressed. Because apart from doing unexpected things like choosing a string to be Donald Trump, a lot of you are sitting here like, yeah, I know how you did that. And of course, the whole trick revolves around the IRBRC file, which just requires a gem that I wrote. It's a really simple gem that basically just does a bunch of stuff. Whoop. Oh, that'll be easier. That just does a bunch of stuff like redefining the joins on the array and stuff like that. So this is pretty much the magic that goes beneath it. So the reason why I found this idea upsetting was that when I was writing those tricks, I come to a realization I really hate magic. The thing that partly inspired me to this talk was the idea that as a kid, I really loved magic. This was amazing. And now, as an adult doing Ruby, I really hate it. I've been talking to a lot of Rubists about this topic and the ongoing dispute, implicit versus explicit. And no matter which side you are on, it's never a good idea to have libraries that change internal Ruby code, because then you have no idea where these methods come from. Now, probably you know fun things about, oh, that happens again. Funny things about Active Record. Now, this is taken straight out of their README. Magic is not inherently bad. Well, I guess in their case, might be. A quick pop quiz. Can you tell me which method is located where? Is it Ruby standard library or Rails? Rails. Correct. Ruby. That is Rails. Why is it Rails? Exactly, because things are stupid. Now, array seconds, that's obvious, right? But why? Why? Ruby or Rails? Ruby. Now that was a trick because I put second right after the array. Now, after years of working with Rails, or, well, active support in these cases, you might remember where each and every method on those slides is. But the moment you move, let's say, to other libraries, Trailblazer, Hanami, whatever internally you might have, you'll lose that security blanket. You don't have array second. You don't have date second. I guess the question is, do you really need it? Back in 2013, Ernie Miller gave a talk called An Intervention for Active Record that, yeah, those who have seen it are already laughing. It's a really funny and insightful talk about issues of Active Record and how things are coupled together and whether that's actually a right thing to do. So for anybody who hasn't watched it yet, I really recommend that. Thankfully, in the past few years, we have seen the rise of more explicit libraries, including Trailblazer or where is Piotr Solnica? There you are, yeah. The GrillRB, your GrillRB is the best, really. Thank you for all your work. Now, in this talk, Ernie Miller presented this code snippet. Can anybody tell me what would be the result of the bottom query? The answer is, I have absolutely no idea. Now, I've been talking about this topic with numerous people over the course of my Ruby career, and while Rails might be a good thing to start with Ruby and to understand the openness of Ruby, it's not necessary to include all that magic everywhere. Hello. That hasn't happened. There we go. Sorry about that. We can do better. We can write explicit code. We don't need no magic. And with that, I'll leave you. Write explicit Ruby code. That's it. Thank you. Any questions? No, I'm not going to do magic tricks. I completely forgot them. I was too little to remember them. Well, thank you.